Like, what's the most common challenges you see they face? Like the most common, like, damn, I see this all the time.
Yeah, so the number one thing is people act like they want this stuff. People act like they want to become a millionaire. But when it's time to do the work and spend the money and spend the time and energy to do it, they don't show up. Like they say they want it. They don't show up. Man, when I was building my stuff, I was staying up 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, six months straight. Like ain't no sleeping. I was falling asleep. I wasn't going to sleep. You know what I mean? Like I was willing to do whatever it take, and I was willing to spend whatever amount of money it took. These people, when they come here, they think it's sweet. They think it's just gonna be overnight. They think it's just like a get rich quick scheme, and it's just like they just gonna be getting busy just because they see something being successful. They not willing to put the time in. They're not willing to put the work in, and it's like they think it's supposed to happen too fast. And that's not realistic. You know what I mean? Something you got to build gonna take a little time. You know what I mean? But I'm just seeing people work ethic is not where they say they want it to be. That's one thing I'll say. Like people come in, I'm ready to go. Man, you said you're a millionaire. I gotta do all right. So I'm about to lay it out step by step of what you need to do, what you need to complete, and how much money you need to invest into this for this to happen. And as soon as it's time for them to go, all right, month, 2 months go by. I'm like, damn, what you did? Did you do step 1, step 2, step 3? Man, bro, I got busy. I was tired. All these excuses. And it's like, you don't really want this for real. So people that just act like they want it, but when it's time to put the work in, when it's time to put the money up to invest in themselves, put their money where their mouth is to make it happen, people get quiet. People start shying away. People don't put in the work. And then people be just making excuses and just lying to themselves. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. And another thing is people don't invest into mentors and learning. This is the number one thing that's wrong with people that look like us. They don't understand the value in investing into information. They want to invest into everything else in this world besides the information. And the information is the number one tool that gets you access to the opportunity to change your situation.
Niggas just don't believe niggas. Yeah, you right, though. Niggas just don't believe other niggas.
They don't believe.
That's just crazy. Other people. They ain't got to be... They niggas just don't like, man, this next shit.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying? That's the ignorance of us.
For sure.
Like niggas be like, bro, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm gonna figure this shit out. That's just how niggas see it.
And it's like, how could you figure something out you ain't never done before? You ain't never got taught before. And nobody never around you never did it.
Facts.
It's no way. It's impossible for you to do what you don't know.
Exactly.
So you're gonna have to lean on somebody. You're gonna have to trust listening to somebody. But of course you gotta do your due diligence and talk to the right people. You know what I mean? But it is certain people, but it's very few that's getting the mindset to get around the business-oriented people that's at a high level. Mark Cuban, I'm starting to see people starting to understand, like I do need to get next to them to start learning and comprehending what they're doing to be able to make billions of dollars.
That's coming from?
I don't know.
You ain't been in them. She need to let off a bug or some spray in that bit. She left some food in them motherfuckers.
I did see a lot of jokes.
Damn, my bad, bro.
It's all good.
Hey, how you help a nigga get from zero though? Like a nigga that ain't got no nothing.
Yeah, so that's where we start with the credit part. So the reason why people can't get ahead is because they don't learn the credit game. If you don't got nothing, my first thing to teach you and put you on to is like how to leverage and learn this credit game so you can get access to your first 50,000, 100,000 so you can make some moves out here. Because a lot of people is at the position where they don't got extra money or they don't got no money put up. Okay, cool. You at ground zero. Let's learn this credit game so that you can put yourself in position to get access to your first 50K to 100,000. So now you got money to be able to make moves.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the first step?
The first step is cleaning your credit. So we got ChatGPT now, man. Yeah. We can be able to put our credit report into ChatGPT. It find all the negative items for you and then start giving you the answers to what you should do to be able to send disputes in to clean your credit up. Okay. Stuff like that. Like, if you want to clean your credit, it's easy into 2025. It ain't hard. You ain't got to learn the laws. You ain't got to learn the compliance, all that stuff that people think you might got to do. You don't got to do that no more. We got the technology and AI now that'll be able to do all that stuff for you within 5 minutes. There ain't no excuse no more. So if you got bad credit, the first thing we need to do is clean it. So it's a 3-step formula. It's cleaning your credit, then we got to build it. So then you're talking to you early, like, right? People think that's just because you got a 700 credit score, 750 credit score. I'm good out here. I got a good credit score. Nah, the banks don't work like that. The banks that's like the fourth thing they look at. The first thing you need to understand is that you got to build a credit report in full. Like, you got to build it properly how the banks want you to build it, not what you think is supposed to be built. Just because you got a good credit score, that don't mean nothing. You can still get denied and still not get no money. So you got to know how to properly build it. And what that look like is you can't have no late payments. You can't have no derogatory marks, collections, evictions, and all this stuff. People be having medical bills and all this stuff people be having on their credit report. You can't have none of it. Like, it's got to be a clean slate. But then when you building it, you got to have at least like 10 to 12 accounts in your own name that you've been doing good with for months at a time. So now imagine you going to the bank where you got 12 different companies that you paying on time every single month, and then you ask for money. Versus you only got a car note and you paid that on time. Now you got a 700 credit score. They're like, oh, my credit score good. Nah, you ain't showed good enough track record for them to give you that 50,000, that 100,000.
Ain't enough company vouching for you, basically.
Yes. So when I teach people how to build it out the right way, now we got 10 different companies we paying on time every single month before we go ask for the 50,000, 100,000, and now they know that you built properly to be ready to go get the money. So basically, the people who like trying to work their way up, they got to know how to build it properly. And once you get that, now we get the LLC. So now we got the LLC and a good credit report, and we go to the bank and get the money. And we do it in a strategic way to where we go multiple banks and get $25,000 from each bank. If I go get $25,000 from a bank right now today, I go to 10 different banks, I can get $250,000.
But a nigga with no money, he ain't able to pay his bills on time. I'm saying, like, nigga
right, so
who ain't got nothing. What he do? He just got to go get a job first.
He got to go get a job for sure. You got to make something. You ain't if you out here just not moving and doing nothing. That's just you a grown adult. You better be able to do something. But yeah, go get a job or 2 or 3, whatever you got to do. But this is gonna put you in a position to now make some moves to where you don't got to work no more, because that ain't the way to make money. Trading your time to make money ain't the way to make money.
What's some small shit that registered? Like, just say, if I went and got me 2-3 good jobs, what's the small shit I start out with? Like apartment, a car? What I start out with?
Okay, to put on your credit report. Yeah. So like auto loans is like a car. That's a smart thing to do. A lot of times you can get credit builder accounts. So this is like Self. We can do Ava. We can do like, these are names of accounts you can do to build your credit, basically. But the best ones that everybody can go get right now is what's called rent reporters. So you can get your rent that you've been paying on time every single month for the last 3, 4, 5 years. You can get that backdated and put on your credit report. To now that's an account on your credit report that been backdated for 3 to 4, 5 years. That'll boost your stuff up 60 to 70 points. And just like, it's multiple different accounts you can be able to do like that. I don't want to get too deep into the woods, but it's accounts that's called like pledge loans.
Pay for some of this shit.
I really just get this stuff for free. And I really just get value for free all the time. But another one we do is like pledge loans, so like secure loans. So basically, if you do got some money, you saying we was talking about somebody that don't got no money, but it's some people that do got a couple dollars, $5,000, $10,000. We can put up $2,000-$3,000 in like a pledge loan and do like collateral loans to where we can build our credit with it. So now I can put up $3,000 for a loan, and then now I can be able to have the bank leverage my collateral to be able to give me a loan against my $300,000 that I hold in the bank. And then now I can establish multiple accounts like that. So now I can build my credit report to be more stronger. And all the ideally thing you want to do is just get more different accounts on your credit report to make it more stronger and more thicker so that it can be in position to go get the money. And then the last thing we do is we add what's called authorized users. So like your grandma, auntie, cousin, somebody in the family got, took the time out to have good credit. They can probably help you. Some people don't got this, so you can be able to pay for them. But authorized users is, if I got a credit card that I had open for 10 years and I got a $10,000 limit on it, I can add you on my credit card as an authorized user, and you get to reap the benefits of all the years that I paid on time for this credit card, my limit, my account on this, everything, get to go on your credit report as if it's yours. Just because you got added on as an authorized user on my credit card, and that boosts your credit up 30 to 60 points. So then you can be able to get your age history, and taken care of, and add this age history from these other people's accounts, as authorized user accounts as well. So then now we can really build up your credit report in full before we gonna get access to the money from the bank.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the authorized user, okay, but the primary is what you want, though.
100%. You want to get stuff in your name first. That's why I said that first. I ain't say authorized user, because some people hear that and they be like, oh shoot, I'm finna go do that first. Nah, like you got to know how to build your foundation first. Beside that, and then once you're ready, you put those on top, and then that's what really put you in position to really have the best credit report and score to go get the money.
What's your most memorable success story from somebody you taught how to do this?
Yeah, so recently in the last 3 months, one of my inner circle members, I think she made $150,000 in a day. So it was a campaign that I had her do over like a 6-week span, and she ended up pulling in $150,000 in one day. So I believe that's my biggest success story. She's gonna be $1 million. She gonna make 7 figures this year. Another person of mine right now in my inner circle, she averagely making like $200,000-$300,000 a month right now. So every single month she cooking right now. She owned a credit repair business, so she got it up to like $250,000 a month, $300,000 a month. So every single month she making $200,000-$300,000 just by starting her online business doing credit for other people. So like those are some of the biggest success stories that I've been able to help people do. But truthfully, like me personally, internally, it's like my family. You know what I mean? Like my mama got a 750 credit score. She getting 25,000s and 30,000s, and she sending me text messages, son, I just got another 30,000. You know what I mean? son, I just got approved for my Range Rover and just stuff like that. So like internally, like my family and stuff like that, me being able to put them on game really probably like what I really, is happy about and proud to say, talk on and speak on. Them being in position to be able to leverage all the stuff that I was talking about.